Okay, in this tape what we're going to cover is strikes using the elbow, strikes using the knee, strikes using our kicks, which are generally directed to the leg area, using the shin. Most of these techniques have been derived from the art of Thai boxing. As you'll see, these techniques can be used by SEAL team members while they're encumbered with load-bearing equipment, or we have weapons, either submachine gun as I have here, or a pistol. You'll see how the knee can be used and elbow strikes can be used while we're carrying these items. And I think you're going to find that these techniques will also add a heavy arsenal to your self-defense. Okay, we're going to talk about the elbow strike first. So first of all, the stance. I'd like you to maybe open it up a little bit. Instead of maybe a boxing stance, which we train our basic punches in, now I'd like you to point your front foot more towards the target and bring your rear foot up, maybe perpendicular with your heel. Okay, maybe a couple inches behind, about shoulder width. So we open the body up a little bit so that you can use the elbow and you can use the knee and the kick, which we're going to teach you. Okay, so from this position here, and you'll notice how my elbows kind of cheat out a little bit at a 45-degree angle. Not so much sideways like we did in our basic boxing skills, but now we kind of cheat the rear foot up, kind of open the body, just as maybe we would come in to shoot either the pistol or the submachine gun. The body is more square. So from this more squared off position, we call it the kick stance, I'd like to teach you the elbow. First one, we're going to use the left elbow. I'd like you to bring the hand back here. If I show you from the side here, from the hand is just in a relaxed position, and I want you to strike horizontally with the left elbow, keeping your guard up, okay, because this is a close range weapon. You have to understand that in order to use this weapon, okay, you're going to have to close the gap and get inside. So, and you're not going to use, we're going to talk about putting these weapons in combination so that you could recognize at what range to use what tool. Okay, this is kind of like SEAL team, where you're not going to take a pistol into the desert where you're going to engage the enemy from hundreds of yards away, or maybe sometimes miles away. This is more close quarter, okay, if the person's right next to you. So from here, left arm back, right arm up front, chin down. Relax the rear hand. This hand will help turn the hand over and strike with the forward part of the elbow here. So 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, back. Now from the right elbow, you can bring the right hand back, keeping the left hand in front. Use the hand to turn and hit with the right elbow. As you see, my hand lays against my chest so that it's tightly in here so that my elbow is sharp. Okay, and if I were to hit like this, you'll find that the elbow, I'll hit more with the forearm. So tuck your hand in here so that you hit with just the tip of the elbow here. So from the stance, open 1, 2, back again, 1, 2. Now when we put the elbows in combination with one another, you can start with the left elbow, open, hit. And you'll notice that the same mechanics that we used our hook with are applied here, meaning the foot is pivoting, meaning the hip is involved. Open, hit. And from this position, I raise my left hand and I bring my right hand back and I hit with the right elbow. Again, involving the proper body mechanics, meaning my foot is pivoting, my hip is involved. Again, 1, 2, open position is 3, and you strike with the right elbow. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So because we're so close to the person, when we hit with the elbow, you should keep this hand up. Protect yourself. Okay? When applied on your partner, from this range here, 1, 2. Keep this hand up. Again, 1, 2. Okay. Now, with the path of the elbow, the left elbow can also come upward. Just like we talked about jab, cross, left uppercut, the left elbow can go up. Okay? Sometimes can come diagonally up and straight up. 1, 2. the right elbow, hit, 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 left, hit, right, hit, and then finish left elbow, right elbow. Okay, the elbow path can also come diagonally down. So maybe I did horizontal left elbow, and I cut diagonally down with the right elbow. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or left up elbow, right down elbow. Left horizontal elbow, right diagonal down elbow. Left diagonal down elbow, right up elbow. Left horizontal elbow. So you see, just as we do in the boxing, shadow boxing, the shadow boxing is going to be very important with the elbow too, to just relax. Shh. 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 And get it home with the elbow, okay? Because if you don't shadow box and that technique doesn't really become part of you, you'll never apply it in a self-defense situation. Okay, now, in combination with the punches, we can replace the hook, 1, 2, with the elbow. Again, 1, 2, open, hit with the elbow. 1, 2, open, hit with the elbow. Or jab, right elbow. Maybe you step in, jab, right elbow. Again, 1, 2. Or jab, cross, left elbow, right elbow. Again, jab, cross, left elbow, right elbow. Or you can jab to left elbow, right elbow. Okay, the next important phase of training the proper elbow technique is to do it on the pads. So with your partner, we'll first train the elbow as such. From the kick stance, keep your hands up and break the elbow down into 2 motions. 1, 2. Okay, now your partner should hit your elbow or meet your elbow halfway. Try not to lean in with the elbow, okay? You're going to only use this weapon if it presents itself, if the range is there, okay? It's not a tool that you're going to use from way out here and try to lean in and hit with the elbow. That's why we have our punches or our long-range tools. And when we get into the different kicks, we'll be able to put this all together so that you have a good solid arsenal in long range, middle range, and close range, okay? So from the left elbow, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keeping your body in the center, not leaning forward at all. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now, right elbow, keeping your left in the front. 1, 2. You see how my partner meets my elbow here to create the environment, or the correct environment for this technique. Again, 1, 2. Body mechanics, don't forget pivoting the hip and the foot. Breathe out on your technique. Okay, now, the right elbow can come diagonally down. Maybe your partner's hands are low, so that when you hit here, you can come diagonally down through his guard. So 1, 2, diagonal down. Okay, the left elbow can come diagonally down also. 1, 2, again, again, again. Okay, now with either elbow, horizontal or diagonal, you put them together. Left elbow to right elbow combination. Working slow, not overextending your body. Again, close range weapon for close range target. 1,